English Listening Test. Part 1, designed for B2 learners. This test consists of 20 questions which are divided into 3 parts. I will give you a short instruction at the beginning of each part. Before we get started, take a pen and paper so you can take notes while listening. Let's get started. Part 1, listen to the conversation about creating a study group and be ready to complete the sentences.
Hey you guys, I've been looking for you. I've got an idea, a study group. What do you think? Are you interested?
Yes, I need a study group in a big way.
Me too.
Do you think we have enough people here for a study group? I mean, there are only 4 of us.
Sorry, 3 of us. Mike can't do the study group. Right, Mike?
Yeah, there's no way I can do a study group. I have an assignment and then I'm too busy. But I'll stay for this first meeting.
Should we try and get another group together with us for this?
No, I don't think so. I think 3 is fine. Ideal size, really.
Me too.
Okay, 3 people then. 4 people for the first meeting. What next?
What about a meeting place? We can't meet here in the library.
It's not too bad, especially if those other people would go away.
But we can't exactly ask them to leave, and people might get annoyed with us talking.
Can I say something here?
Sure, go ahead.
There's a study hall next to the cafeteria. It's almost always empty. Could we meet there?
A study hall? Who knew? Well, it sounds good to me.
Yeah, I've never been there, but...
So we ought to decide how long for and how often.
I read somewhere that you should have the meeting at the same time each week, like a seminar. That way we'd take it more seriously.
We may as well make it for this time since we're all here. Is this time okay?
Works for me.
Me too.
Hang on just a minute. I know I'm not going to be in this group, but aren't we supposed to have a seminar at this time every other week?
No.
Thursday.
That's on Thursday.
Sorry, forget I said anything.
Don't worry about it.
So everyone agrees that this time is fine? Every week?
How long should we make it?
An hour?
Could we find a way of making it 2 hours?
2 hours seems a bit like too much. To start with then?
90 minutes? Compromise?
Is that okay with you, Diana?
Fine by me.
Okay, so I guess all we have left to decide is exactly what we'll do when we meet. The final exam is a way off. I guess we could review our notes or practice learning things by heart.
I have a list of do's and don'ts actually that I got online. I could be a moderator, and we could use the ideas as a starting point.
Part 2, listen to Jessica talking about motivation and be ready to answer the true or false questions. So, we think we know how to motivate people, right? Offer them a reward. Do this and you'll get this. Do this faster and earn more money. Do this better than everyone else, here's a promotion. We offer incentives when we want people to do things. We do it at work, at school, and even at home with our kids. Tidy your room and you can watch TV. But when social psychologists test whether incentives work, they get surprising results. Sam Glucksberg, from Princeton University, America, set people a problem to solve and told them he was going to time them to see how long they took. Then he put them in 2 groups. He offered one group a reward for finishing fast. $5 for anyone finishing in the top 25% and $20 for the person who finished the fastest of all. To the other group, he offered no incentive, but he told them he was going to use their times to calculate an average time. The first group, the ones with the reward, solved the problem faster, you'd think, right? Well, no, they actually took 3.5 minutes longer than the group who just thought they were being timed. The incentive didn't work. In fact, it made them slower. This experiment has been repeated, with the same results, many times. But in business, we still offer bonuses, promotions, and rewards to staff. That's fine if we want them to do something simple, like chop wood. We'll pay you more if you chop the wood faster. An incentive works then. But if we want someone to do something complex, something creative, something where they have to think, rewards don't work. They might even have the opposite result, and make people perform worse. Another study, by Dan Ariely, showed that the bigger the reward, the worse the subjects performed on a complex task. The reward made them focus so hard on the result that they couldn't think creatively anymore. And this all matters because more and more simple jobs will become automated. We'll be left with creative, problem-solving jobs that computers will never do. And we need to find a way to motivate people to do those jobs when we've proved the traditional incentives don't work. So, what does work? Giving your workers freedom to work on the things they want to work on, freedom to choose when, where, and how they work. Want to work from home 3 days a week, get up late, and work into the night instead? Fine. Just do the job well. And evidence shows people who choose the way they work get results. Companies that give employees time during the week to work on things that interest them and are not part of their regular jobs achieve amazing things. Some of the big tech companies are good examples of this, with ping pong tables and areas to relax in. Part 3. Listen to a business interview to practice and improve your listening skills.
Welcome to today's show. We're very happy to have Mary White as our guest today. Mary is the creator and founder of HomeworkX, spelled with an X, we should note, an app that helps teenagers with their homework. Thanks for coming in, Mary.
Thanks for having me.
So, tell us about your app. How does it work?
Well, teenagers and their parents have numerous challenges when it comes to homework these days. In many families, both parents work and don't have much available time to help their kids with their homework. And even if they do have time to help, they may not be able to offer support with the content. What I mean is that they may not know, or at least remember, enough in any given subject to support.
You mean they might not be able to remember complex math, or might have never studied certain subjects, such as biology or economics, themselves?
Exactly. So they might want to support their children with their homework but have neither the time nor the knowledge to do so.
I see. So, the app helps solve this problem?
Yes, and more. The next issue is that tutors can be expensive, and there may be long waiting lists for specialist tutors in the town or region you live in. Our HomeworkX app brings students and tutors together online. Students can search a database of pre-approved tutors and sign up for live online support. They don't need to be in the same town or city.
That sounds really great.
It is. This approach also enables us to offer tutoring services at lower prices because there's no traveling time involved for the tutor to get to the student's home. And tutors who live in remote areas are happy to get access to more students and be able to work from home, even at lower rates.
This all sounds great. So, how did you come up with the idea?
Well, as you might guess, I was one of those parents I described earlier. I really wanted to help my son with his homework, but I was either too busy with work, or I didn't actually know anything about the subjects he was having difficulty with. Also, we live in an area where there aren't many tutors, and the ones that are there are either very expensive or have long waiting lists.
Yes, I can understand your predicament. Well, it sounds like a very useful app that is clearly meeting a need, and its popularity obviously speaks for itself.
Thank you.
So, do you have plans for the future?
We've just secured some funding and hope to expand the range of services we offer using the app.
We wish you the best of luck. Thanks again for coming in. That was Mary White, founder of the tutoring app HomeworkX, with an X, don't forget, which is available for both Apple and Android devices. Join us again next week for another business interview. Have a great week, everyone.
Don't forget to share your score in the comments section. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe because more valuable content is on the way. See you in our upcoming videos.